You know, a lot of people talk about knife fighting, and they say that if you guys are doing knife fighting, everybody gets cut in a knife fight. What are some of the comments? Everybody gets cut in a knife fight. So you know why everybody gets cut in a knife fight? Yeah, because they're fighting. Everybody's fighting in a knife fight, right? You're fighting, so put out your knife, and I have my knife, and you're here, right? Okay, so who's going to win in that situation? I know I'm not going to win in that situation, and you're not going to win in that situation, and neither are you. So yeah, so you're there, you get the knife, and I'm here. What are we, trading knives? We're not trading stuff here. Oh, you just cut me there, right? When I'm here, I'm not even trying to go here and stab you here. The first thing I'm doing is you put your hand up like that, and you're there, I cut your hand. You don't want to play this game anymore, all right? So we don't knife fight. What we teach is not knife fighting. So when people say everybody gets cut in a knife fight, right, because you're all like this, now we're ready. I don't want you to be ready. The first thing I want to do is I want to try and cut off your offense and cut off your defense. So how do I do that? If you see me and I have a cane and I'm walking like this, how strong is your defense?
Weak.
It's not even on. You haven't even turned on your defense yet.
This old guy, he can't even walk.
Right, I'm here, and you say, "Give me your money." You're not worried about me. You're not worried about me doing anything, right? So the first thing I want to do is cut off your defense. Right? I don't want you to have your defense up. Now you have the knife in your hand, and I go like this. Right? Now is your defense on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now your defense is on because you know something's going to happen. So I never want to be in a situation like that when I turn your defense on. When I'm fighting him, I want him to have his defense off. When he comes out to me with a knife, I want to go, hey, no, take my money, and I want to give you my money. He's not worried about me, one iota. And I also cut off his offense. If I'm fighting him, if he puts up his hands and I'm ready to go, now his offense is on. He's ready to do something and fight with me here. What are we going to do? We're going to do that. So we're fighting there. So now I just turn his offense on. His offense now is going to be off, or it's going to be turned down a bit. So if I have the knife and I'm coming after him and I'm not afraid of him, and I got this, my offense is not ready like this. I'm not on the edge ready to go. What happens when I'm with him, I'm just like this. Hey, give me your fucking money, man. Give me your money. And I'm putting this hand on him, and I'm grabbing him, and I'm doing this stuff with him. And I'm not fast going after him. I'm threatening him. If I want to kill him, it's a different thing. If it's assassination and I'm trying to kill him and it's a prison yard or it's someplace where I get paid as an assassin and I got to do that, well, then I'm going to have to do something where he doesn't know. I'll walk by him like this, boom, and I killed him and I keep on walking. Those are hard things to get away from. You may die. This is no guarantee. It just increases your probability of success. So when I see him there and I have...
You're there and you got your gun. Or your bazooka,
right?
Or your Secret Service agents. If you have those people, then yeah, that's probably a better defense.
But if you're just unarmed with a guy that's got a knife, what I always want surprise. So when he's got that, and he's holding this knife, and he's coming after me, I want to say, hey, take my money. I want to do something to slow him down, whatever it is to slow him down, because I only get one chance. If he's coming into me and the knife is coming towards me this way, I get one chance to do something to it. So if I go like this and I take that knife and I go bang and knock it down, so I knocked it down and it's out of the way and we still have space. So what's he going to do? He's going to pick it up again and try and do something again. Now I have to do it again. So he comes to me, so I knock it down and he's still there, and now he's going to come back to me and now I have to do it again. Still have the space, and now he comes to me and I have to do it again. And now I have to do it again. Okay, so when do we stop doing that? That just keeps on going and going and going and going until somebody gets cut, which is most likely me, because he's always ready. So now what I have to do is if I'm here and I say, hey, take my money, and he's got this and he's coming towards me, I say, take my money, man, boom. So I do something and I distract him and I have his knife. And now, the second time I have to do something to him, so instead of me pushing his hand away, going down, and it goes there, and then I have to do the next thing, from here, he's also doing the next thing. So what am I doing on here? I'm right at this spot here, and I'm starting again from the same spot. So he goes to do the next thing, and I do the next thing again, and I'm here. Now if I try and grab it here, I don't have all this space, and what happens? Can he pull that out? Yeah, he can yank that out pretty easily. So I don't want to be there. So now if I see that, I say, hey, take my money. And when he comes up to me, I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. So that stops him maybe right there. So now come in here. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, so now if I go, whoa, whoa, take my money, maybe that stops him. Maybe. You've got to figure out what you're going to do to stop him. Right? I don't know what's going to stop you. But when you come into me and say, hey, man, you're tough. Hey, take my money, man. Boom. Now I'm here. So that was my first move, and my first move got me right here. The difference between being right here and being right here. If I'm right here and I push that away, what are you going to do next? So you do something there. So I do there and then go there, and then I have to try and do something here. And if I do that, what do you do next? Then I do something here, and then I'm holding there. And now what are you going to do? Right, so you're going to do something, you're going to keep on coming back and forth. So now you saw what happened to me. Take my money, boom, I'm here. All right, so now what are you going to do next? So pull that hand out. So I got that. So it's hard for you to pull the hand out, right? I'm here without even using this hand yet. If I'm here, what are you going to do with the other hand? Yeah. So I'm right here. I have an arm bar here. This is against my stomach. It's based on me. I have an arm here that I can do this. So anytime for me to do this, for me to put an arm bar, you guys try it. Keep your arm out straight. Just straight and keep it soft, loose. Just loose. Be careful with your guys. I just need a finger and a finger, and that's what it takes to put an arm bar on. It takes two fingers to put an arm bar on. I could move him around like that. I could say, hey, come on, let's go. Whatever it is, I got two fingers on there. So if he's coming at me and I can put this here, I have arm bar here. If you look at the way that I step in, I'm already on his foot. So when I step on his foot, it makes it hard for him to kick me with that leg. So I cancel that leg. That backhand, he's going to hit me with that backhand. I cancel the backhand. The back leg, he's going to kick me with the back leg. It's already off. You can't do that. So I cancel that. And that's not using anything except just this. So when he comes to me and does that, I have to know what I have to do. If I move it here and I'm back here, now my two hands against his hand and his hand is already bent. What's he going to do? Pull it out? Hey, it's my strength against his strength. So that's why when I come in here, I'm out and I got this. This is the fulcrum. I have this already. I have this already. And I have this here. And if I twist it this way a little bit, it's mine. If the knife is this way and it's a single-edged knife, I don't care about the handle. The only thing that's going to hurt me with this is this edge and the point, and maybe the back if the back is sharp. But if it's a single-edged knife and I have it here, I can take this here and I can just take this out this way, and it doesn't do anything, and he can't hold it. You know, I've had people that tell me, what do they say? They got like mechanic hands, or I'm a bricklayer, or something like that.
Construction hands.
I don't care about strong hands. When I have it here, your hand is strong. You're holding this. It doesn't matter how hard you're holding this. It doesn't matter how hard you're holding this. When I take this and I just go down here, that crank right there opens that and loosens that. This here opens that and loosens that. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, just going down this way a little bit. And the knife comes out. So I can take that, turn it, and it comes into my hand. And I'll break that out of your mechanic hands. I'll break that out of your bricklayer hands. I'll break that out of whatever.
We're not working on strength, we're working on technique.
Yeah, there's no strength involved in here.
Simple physics.
Because if you're holding that really tight, I mean, when I'm fighting somebody, this is not tight. I'm cut. Right? I just take that. If I have that, cut. I'm here. If I'm this is slow. Right? This is the gas. This is the brakes. So if I'm like this, I'm driving, and I have the gas on and the brakes on. My tricep pushes that out. My bicep pulls it back. So I have to keep everything loose so I can cut them. He's holding that tight, and you can't do anything like that. Hold it really tight, really, really tight. So I can't take that out. Oh, man, it's not coming out. I'm trying to pull that out. It's not coming out. He's holding that really tight. He's got mechanic hands. Now hold it tight as you want, man. Don't let me take it out. Don't let me do anything. Don't let me do anything. Don't let me push it. Oh, I can push it that way. Oh, no, I can't push it. All right, I can push it that way. So I can move your hand. If you resist this way, don't let me do that. Good, we got it this way. Here, and I take it out. So I can always do something to him to loosen that really tight hand. Once it's coming to me and it's a tight hand, boom, that loosens that hand up right there. I'm taking away face. When I hit the computer just goes zzz, and it's out. Now I hit the computer, bang, gives me time to do that. Now I have it here, and you have your tight monkey hands. Pull your arm back in. Good. Pull it in. Yeah, I have the knife.
If you've never been punched in the face and you've never been knocked out, you can just stop commenting right now. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Right, it's going to happen, and you're going to get the pain. When people tell me, hey, this guy, he takes a lot of pain, man, you're beating the crap out of him. We all take a lot of pain. I've been through the pain. Any of you guys who are fighters, you know, you've been through the pain. That's the way that you get to accept the pain. And you're going to have some pain doing this stuff. That stuff comes out here. I hit him in the face. People say, hey, don't punch him in the face. Keep your hand like this so that it goes, cups over here, and that doesn't really hit him in the face. If I go here, boom, some of you guys, boxers, I mean, really good fighters, you guys got the knife, and you're here, and he comes up to you, just go, boom! And man, you put him to sleep. Man, you may put him to sleep forever hitting him like that. That's great. But what we're trying to teach you is how do you control the weapon? How do you do that? And you don't have to be the best boxer in the world. But all I have to do is I'm taking that here. And from here, what do I do now? As soon as I push that over there, look, it's right there. What do I do now? This hand is here. You don't know what to do here. So maybe you're going to hold it. Maybe you're going to kick and you're going to do this kind of stuff. I'm here. The knife is right there. I know it just comes out. You hold it really tight, monkey hands. Right? You hold it really tight, mechanic hands. You hold it really tight, bricklayer hands. Hold it as tight as you can. Right? As tight as you can. That's what it takes to turn that. That's what it takes to turn that. It doesn't mean anything. And if I push it into you, it makes it even easier. So I can take that and I can turn it. I'm using fulcrums and levers, and you know that. You know it in the house. It depends on where you live. I came from New York. We had old houses. My house was built in 1877. So when I had these old glass doorknobs, Victorian doorknobs. You got to take the doorknob, and I take the doorknob and I try and turn it. So hold that tight. That's the doorknob, and I'm trying to turn that, and I can't turn that. And yeah, you are a mechanic, and you have strong hands, and I can't turn that. There's no way. If I try and grab it by the wrist, it's even harder to turn that. I can't even turn that thing. I'm trying to turn that, and you're like tough, man. You're strong. I can't turn that. Now I live in this new house, and we have the newfangled doorknobs. The doorknob looks like this. Right? So when it comes in here, it's about this low. So when I come in with my bags and stuff, I just put my knee on it, I hit it, and I turn the doorknob like this. And it's a lever. What do they call that? They call that a lever type doorknob. It's a lever. So it sticks out here. So all I have to do to turn that is I just have to take that and push it down because it's already held here. So I just turn it and it goes this way. So now if he holds that really tight, I can take that from here with a finger. You try it. Have the guy hold it as hard as you can. Resist. Don't let me do that. If I push it from here, I can't turn that. I just go out on the lever. Now I do it, hold it really tight. And it just goes. Then I take it out. So once you start figuring out how you can do that, once it's here, I know I turn it. I'm not cutting my hand. When I hit it, I'm hitting here. This is a one-edged knife. If it's a two-edged knife, I'm still not cutting my hand because I'm going against the flat side of the knife. Right? I'm not going against the edge of the edge here. I'm just going here. So I take that and I push here. Then I pull out. It's mine. So you just have to learn how to do that. I'm over here. This, pain out. Pop the pain on, take the knife out. So when we're doing this and people start telling you that you're going to get cut in a knife fight, yeah, you're all going to get cut in a knife fight. We don't knife fight. Do we knife fight?
No.
We don't knife fight, man. I ambush you. I ambush you. I surprise you.
No one wins in a knife fight.
Yeah, you don't want to fight. You don't want a knife fight. The knife fight doesn't work. It doesn't work. We don't sit here. If I have a knife and he's got the knife, put your knife out. Now, do I want to be this close to a knife? No, because you can cut me anytime, right? So I want to be this far away. Now, can you still cut me? Yeah. Now, if I have my hand out here, can you cut me? Yes, I don't want to be there. So maybe I want to be here. Oh, you can still cut me. How about here? Oh, how about here? Yeah. All right, so I don't even want to be this far away. I want to be this far away. So when you see guys slash me, and you go here, then I go here, then I slash him, and then here. Nobody fights that way. And you're right, people do get cut that way.
Take it to the outside of the arm, not the inside. You can take the cut on the outside of the arm. You cannot take the cut on the outside of the arm. You want to get cut anywhere in your arm.
You take my knife and you block it with the outside because the outside is muscle and bone, and when I come down, bang, I just cut your arm off. And take a look at some of the Cold Steel videos. Cold Steel knives. Look at those videos. You take one of those knives, take a Trailmaster knife like that, bang, it'll take your arm right off. That's why you don't knife fight. We ambush. You have the knife in your hand, you're coming up to me, I don't do anything, because anytime you want to, you can cut me. So I don't do that. Hey man, take my money, boom, hit, cut. It's mine. I got that. I have to surprise you. I have to surprise you. I have to make you not think about the knife. How do you distract somebody? You have somebody look the other side. You told me, look there, bang, it's there. Hey, look at my money, look at my pocket, look out there, police, do something. You have to learn how to do it. So the main thing that we're going to try and help you out with is the distraction. How do you get the distraction? How do you do this stuff over and over and over again so you can take that out? How do you get that over and over and over again so I can take these things out? How do I know how to do that so that doesn't get cut? How can I push him here and just take the knife out? And you're going to say, you can't do that. He's just giving it to me. Hold it tight. I'm here. I push it here. It just went there. Push. It articulates that way. That's the way your hand goes. So once I push it here, what do I do to take it out? Once it's there, how do I use 2 fingers on there. You can do that. You put one here and one here. We're talking again about fulcrums and levers. I put this one here and this one here. I just turn my hand over and it's in my hand. So when I do that, I push it to him and I go and I take it out. And when I first start learning it, I push it to him and I turn and I go. And he keeps his hand softer because when he keeps his hand tight, I don't care. I still go here. Yeah, and I take it out. I grab his fingers with that. Once I take that, I get his elbow up. Look, his elbow's up. What happens to him? He just goes. I can manipulate him any way I want. I could teach you how to do that also. So when he comes out, we never fight a knife fight. We're always ambushing him. He comes to me and he says, give me your money. What are you going to do? Yeah, what? I got that there. Before he knows it, I have 3 limbs besides my knife hand. I got my other hand and my 2 feet. So he's got that. He says, give me your money. And he comes to me and he goes, here, now use the other ones. Right. I'm here. Use the other ones. What? Use the other one. What? Yeah. I just take that out. Now I got this. Now kick me. Now hit me. Yeah, do a diving forward roll. As you do a diving forward roll, and just rip, and it's over. So you got to take a look at this stuff and say, what are we doing? What we're doing on this stuff, we're not knife fighting.